It's just, I don't know, it's just perfect. It's like a perfect vitamin I can use at this point. And of course, with everything's going on, it's actually supporting my and strengthening my immune system. But you'll hear about that a little later on. Um, I also got on this company because I wanted a plan B. I am a hairstylist by trade, been in the hair business for over 30 something years, licensed cosmetologist for over 30 something years, and I wanted a plan B. Well, guess what? I'm so glad I joined this company because right now it's not my plan B. It's not my plan B anymore. This is my plan A because we can't do anybody's hair at this point. But you know, getting this daily pay with this company has changed my life and has been a blessing to me. So I'm not going to go any further about me. I can go on and on all night about me, but I do have two beautiful women on this call. Actually, I have three beautiful, powerful women on this call that's going to share a little bit about who they are and why, you know, this company and how this company has changed their life. My first guest, I want to just have Denise Royster, if she is a customer of mine and has been using our products for a couple of weeks or so and has been changing her life. So Denise, if you can unmute yourself and just share a little bit about how TLC has, our products have changed your life.
Thank you, Lady D. Thank you, thank you. And as she said, I just want to thank family and friends for joining and taking out of your busy schedule to hear and learn about these dynamic products. I have been taking these products.
Be a picture.
Okay,
I haven't.
I'm going to actually mute. I don't know if I can, but I think Pam can. Okay, go ahead, Denise. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I have actually, as she said, been using these products, and I love, love, love these products. They have been powerful. They have been effective. They have been a lot of changes throughout my body itself. And it wasn't like, it didn't take 2 or 3 or 4 and even a month. I'm talking about a day. The minute I tried the tea, I take the tea and I know we're going to get into the products later. That same day, I could feel it going through my body.
Awesome.
Going through my body. And I've had issues. I've had some medical issues in the past with my body concerning my digestive system.
Wow.
But taking the tea, I take the drops as well as NRG, which again, those products will be talked about. They have been dynamic. It's a life-changing thing for me right now. And I'm excited because I have energy. I'm hoarse now. I'm very tired because I haven't had any sleep. And I'm also working tonight, but I'm excited. I'm energetic. And it's the products. It's definitely the products that's doing it for me. So this is not a gimmick. This is not a script. It's not fake. It's the real deal. And I've tried many of things, but when something happens instantly and quickly in your life like that and in your body like that, when you've been going through for years, what can I say? It's a life-changing thing. It's mental, it's mind, body, and soul. It's all about being disciplined, and I'm all about it. I'm a life changer. I want to continue with this, and if it benefits me, I know it can benefit you, family and friends. So, Lady D, thank you, Lady Debbie, for even introducing me to this life-changing product.
Awesome. Awesome. See, you guys, this is not a gimmick. This stuff really does work. It's amazing. Thank you, Denise, for sharing. Awesome. Theresa James, we want to celebrate Theresa. She has actually not only embraced the product, but she wanted to actually have a business with it. She wanted to use it as a business and to make sure her family and her friends were healthy. And she had a passion for that. She has a passion for making sure that her family members are healthy. So Theresa, you've been using this product for a couple minutes right now. I think like what, 2 or 3 days or so, maybe a week.
Longer than that.
Longer than that. Can you just share a little bit of what you've been using?
Yeah. Well, if my family know me, and I won't really promote or introduce anything unless it really works for me. And one of the things that I had a passion about this particular product, especially the NutriBurst, is that it do work. I kid you not, it does. It's a vitamin. You got to think, a lot of us don't really get all the vitamins that we need to get in our bodies on a day to day. Even with the foods that we eat, we don't really get everything that we need. I was one of them persons like that. I
Mm-hmm.
would wake up in the morning sluggish, not really having a lot of energy. And when I was introduced to the NutriBurst product, I tried it. I was excited to get it. I tried it, and trust me, I'm telling you, you won't go wrong. You will not go wrong with this product. I take it every day faithfully. I do faithfully. I give it to my mother. I remember when mom, she when I first gave it to her, she told me before she had taken it, she was like, Teresa, I feel some pressure in my stomach. And I'm like, what's wrong with your stomach? But when
Mm-hmm.
I gave her that NutriBurst, she was like, I don't know what it was, but she said, I think it was what you gave me, but I don't feel it anymore. It
Wow.
really do help you. It helps your immune system. It's an
Mm-hmm.
immune system booster. It
Mm-hmm.
does, and it detoxes. It does that. I drank it my first day, and not going to tell all my business, but I tell you one thing, it will detox you.
Come
That's
on.
for sure. So I'm excited about it. And anything like this that will help us. I'm talking about with everything that's going on right now. I'm not saying it's going to keep us from the coronavirus or anything of that nature, but if it's going to boost your immune system, then I encourage you to get this product, because you can't go wrong with boosting up your immune system, something to
Right.
help you fight against diseases. So I just wanted to I thank Lady D for helping me, because I was like, if any of you right now, you may be a little skeptical, or like, I don't know if this is for me. I went into the business because I believe in what I'm introducing. But um just get it, family. Get it, friends. I mean, seriously, get it. Just get it for your own well-being. I give it to my grandkids. My daughter, if she's on here, I'm not sure if she's logged on yet, but if she's on here, she can tell you. I tell her, and she's been taking it, and she gives it
Mm-hmm.
to my grandson. So it's
Awesome.
amazing. It's an amazing product, and I'm going to be getting my other supply too, but we'll let the other person talk about all of that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa, for sharing that with the people. Well, look, you guys, I have someone on this call that's going to share it with you, like she can really just share this thing. It's been over like over 5 years she's been in this company. She is an amazing woman. She has a passion for this business. She has a passion for this company. She loves helping thousands and thousands of people all over the world, and she has blessed so many people. She has a powerful testimony to how it has blessed her family's life and her life as well. And also, she is a documented 7-figure earner with this company. So, it's not just the money, it's just that you can tell how many people she's reached out to and blessed with this company. So, without further ado, I'd like to bring to you guys one of the most powerful women on this earth right now that I am connected to, and I'm so grateful to, is Miss Pamela McCray. Are you on this call?
Absolutely, Debbie. I am on this line, on this call this evening. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Awesome. Well, you know what? I just want to tell you, and I want to give it right back to you. It is definitely a pleasure and an honor to be in business with such a powerful woman of God, and just thanking him that he allowed us to connect on this incredible journey as we are changing lives together. We just getting started, and we know that beyond every test, every trial that we are in the midst of, that the best is absolutely yet to come. And so I just want to say to you, thank you for that incredible introduction. And to everybody that's jumping on this evening, I say hello and welcome to each and every single one of you to listen to Denise. I tell you, I had the opportunity to have a conversation with this amazing woman. And I tell you, all I can say is she is a heaven sent. And to be able to hear your testimony. And Theresa, I want to say to you, welcome to our incredible team. And just excited about all of us locking arms and really being the vessel that God has called us to do, which we understand that we're here to impact and to change lives to each and every person that he has called us to connect with here on this earth. So I definitely want to take the time. I see everybody that's jumping on this Zoom tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This truly is an amazing opportunity for you to hear about some powerful products that are life-changing that we're really excited about. And if you're looking for something, you see many people around the world as we are praying for each and every family, around the entire world. And we're believing and we're knowing that God is definitely in control. You may be someone on here today, just like Debbie, who's been affected, by what is happening in this world. And if you are, I just want to give first and foremost from the McCray household, our prayers go out to each and every one of you. But one of the things that we're super excited for and thankful for is that we truly have that plan B that is allowing people to take back their health. Your health is your greatest wealth, and allowing people to create some everyday income. So I just want to welcome some people, all of Theresa's guests on the line tonight, Dana and Diane and Loretta, First Lady Loretta, right? So Donna, Kim, Danielle, Janet, Marilyn, Denise's guests that she's invited on, Tess and Keisha and Davina and Debbie and Cindy and Lady Brenda, Terry. So we got some definitely women of God ministers on the line today. Terry, Kiera, Belinda, who just started on the T, and every single guest, a Lady Debbie on the line tonight. I want to say hello and welcome to each and every one of you, because they obviously love you to life, because they thought about you in order to give you this incredible opportunity to hear about these amazing products that are definitely life-changing. So before I get into these products, I just want to share a little bit about my story, my testimony, and why I can tell you I give God all the glory for every single thing that he allowed me to go through in life in order to bring us to the position to where we are today. You see, to every single person that's on here, I want to say, it was just like yesterday when I feel like we said yes to this incredible opportunity. You see, you never know when you will be presented with a vehicle that you've been praying for that literally will turn your entire life around. And I can tell you that that's what began to happen for us a little over 5 years ago, as we said yes to this incredible company. I said yes to a little pack of tea that at that time looked like this. I'm gonna tell you about it in a few moments. But I was looking for something. You see, I want each and every one of you, I believe it's mostly ladies on here tonight, right? But I'm gonna address ladies and gentlemen, right? I'm going to say to each and every one of you that I want you to know and understand who you're listening tonight. I once was a woman who was very shy. I didn't believe in myself. I allowed fear to stop me. But I can tell you that it's something about when you begin to realize and recognize the greatness that God has put on the inside of you, that greatness will begin to manifest on the outside. And so for years, I was searching, I was looking for something. My husband and I, we tried business after business, for over 20 years in this industry, failing and never having any success. But I can tell you that once I began to fully understand the process, once I began to really understand that, I'm not failing in these businesses. God is just allowing me to go through this process in order to fail forward, in order to be put into the position to where I could be in order to now connect with the lives that I was called to impact. I can tell you, I realized that I was created for greatness, and that's when life began to change. You see, I used to be a woman who couldn't even talk on a live like this. I used to be a woman who stood in front of the room and shook like a leaf. But I can tell you, one day I decided to believe, and I give God all the glory for my BFF. My husband, been married to him for 31 years strong, because he believed in me before I ever believed in myself. But I can tell you, 5 years ago, we said yes to this incredible opportunity. But it was in a season in our life where, God was definitely shifting us and taking us, allowing us to go through some things. And whereas sometimes we don't really understand what God is allowing us to go through it for, I can tell you that I am thankful, because I would not be the woman that I am today. I would not have realized what I had on the inside. You see, we found ourselves in a position where the job had failed us for real, just like it's failing so many people right now in this season. My husband was an engineer for over 25 years. We looked up, and right after moving our family to Miami, Florida, the job said goodbye to him. We didn't realize that, God had a plan, but we didn't know the full plan and what he was going to allow us to go through. But imagine right around the holiday season time of 2014, the job failing us and our kids looking at us and saying, OMG, what just happened? Because we found ourselves in a position where we didn't know how they were going to eat. We found ourselves in a position where we realized that corporate America, they didn't really care. Just like now, so many people are like, listen, jobs are saying, you got to go home. They didn't care whether our kids had Thanksgiving food. They didn't care whether our kids had some Christmas gifts, let alone, and ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you that they didn't even care whether we had a roof over our head, because by the top of 2015, we found ourselves in a position where we had no place to live. But I want every single one of you on here today to say yes. You can put it in the chat, you can comment, you can shout on the other side of this Zoom. Say yes, say it once, say it twice, say it 3 times to seal the deal. Because you never know when that's the one yes that God is telling you to say yes to. And now it's the very thing that can literally turn your entire life around. You see, I had no idea that as I began to sip on a pack of tea like this, a tea that I heard that I could lose 5 pounds in 5 days. And honestly, I didn't even believe when I was given the pack of tea. I sat on it for about 2 weeks before I decided to sip on this tea. I'm forever grateful that I was blessed with this little pack of tea. But I could tell you that as I began to drink it, I looked up and I was able to drop 20 pounds in 31 days. Ladies, I don't know if you can relate to a little bit of belly fat, but when my belly went on flat in less than 30 days, I could tell you that literally my life began to turn around, because I began to share, oh my gosh, look at me, I'm down a pound. Oh my gosh, look at me, I'm down another pound. And it's interesting how God would just bring me back full circle, because I was sharing my story on social media and I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't have a huge network. Like some of you on here may have a large network. I could tell you I was just a stay-at-home mom that made a decision to believe in me and made a decision to realize and recognize that, you know what, I am created for greatness and that I too do have a purpose, because I didn't even understand my full purpose beyond being a wife and a mother and a daughter to my incredible parents. But I could tell you that as I began to sip, I looked up and that little 20-pound story turned into $22,000 from the comfort of my home, a home-based business, in less than 60 days. Well, I could tell you it was in that season to where I realized, oh my goodness, this is what I've been praying for. This is the vehicle that God has blessed me with in order to not just bless my family, but I'm called to impact and to change the lives of others. And so as I began to shift my focus off of me, I began to realize that it was all about those that would say yes after me. Those like Debbie, those like Theresa, those like Denise, who was on the product and taking the products and falling in love with the product. You see, I didn't realize that this wasn't about me. It was about each and every one of you that are on here today that have tried the product or that are even going to try our products that we have here. And so I looked up, and in less than 7 months' time, I was able to bring home $250,000 in less than 7 months' time. With my husband right there by my side, I couldn't have done it without him. But I could tell you it was in that season as he was still continuing to look for the job, because he believed that, you know what, he needed to be out there still continuing to work that 9 to 5, that 12 to 12, because he was for real sacrificing out there as that engineer. But the job was not calling him back. He used to build teams all over the entire world, only to look up once in demand, commanding, but now no longer in demand, not even being given a phone call back. So imagine, he realized, listen, if one could put 1,000 to flight, two could put 10,000 to flight. We locked arms 1,000% of this business, began to build it strong. In less than the next few months, we were able to more than double our income, ladies and gentlemen, closing out our first year at over $600,000 in documented income. We became 7-figure earners, $1 million earners in 17 months. Now I can tell you, multi-million dollars later from the comfort of our home, I can say that I give God all the glory, and it all started with just one yes. And so I'm on here today sharing my story, not to impress you, but to impress upon you that this thing is real. You see, Debbie, Theresa, Denise, they invited you on here today to hear about what we call for real a total life change. And we understand that we cannot operate in the fullness of what God created us to be here on this earth without first and foremost taking care of our health, which is everything. And we are realizing it more in this season. Then I want you to know that then we cannot do all that we are called to do. So let me tell you about this amazing company that we wake up fired up and excited about. You know, when you love what you do, you're passionate about what you do, I tell you, God will just open so many different doors. And so it's called Total Life Changes. It's very befitting. We have an incredible CEO and founder, Mr. Jack Fallon, who from his basement 20 years ago, he said yes to his vision. And we're forever grateful. He locked arms with his BFF, Mr. John LeCarre. And imagine, you know, a business that now has grown to being a billion-dollar business. Literally, we are a multi-billion-dollar business. Imagine this. It started in his basement with a dream, with a vision. They used to work together at Ford Motor Company in the factory, literally, and on their lunch breaks would go out and work on this vision that now is blessing millions of lives all over the world. And guess what? We are just getting started. You see, right now we're shipping in about 150 countries strong. So I ask each and every one of you on here tonight, you know, do you know anybody in Jamaica? Do you know anybody in Japan? Do you know anybody in the Bahamas? Do you know anybody in South Africa, Canada? And guess what? If you're saying tonight, I don't know anybody in any of those places, I want you to understand, neither did we 5 years ago. But the power of social media, the power of the internet has literally allowed us to build teams all over the entire world, places that I've dreamed of being and going to, places that I never dreamed and imagined I would be in, like South Africa. My family and my husband and I, we've been able to visit these places because of Total Life Changes, and now us building teams in all of these places all over the entire world. So as we're social distancing and people are turning up on social media, it's the perfect opportunity because people are out there searching for us and we have the answer. So let me tell you a little bit about these products. So I talked about this tea, right? It actually looks like this right now. It transformed into this royalty purple pack of tea. It's the IASO tea, and it helps you to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. And I asked every one of you on here tonight, who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? And if you're saying, I know some people, wonderful, because we got the answer. One of the things that people struggle with in this world is weight loss. And so we truly have been able to sip on this tea, see so many different transformations. But I do want each and every one of you on here tonight to understand that this is not a weight loss tea. So if you're looking at me tonight and you're saying, well, you know what, Pam, I don't need to lose any weight. Wonderful. It's not about you. It's about what the world needs to do. And that's the number one thing at the top of every year. And people quit because it's not easy. And so we got the answer. But it's a detox tea. First and foremost, this tea is going to detox your body. Everybody needs to detox. When you talk about getting toxins and chemicals out of your body at a cellular level, that is what this product is going to do. And many times we don't realize the issues that people deal with in their bodies that's not normal when your body is not functioning properly and you're put on different medications. It's because you simply need to detox. The world is full of toxins. The food we eat is full of toxins. So therefore, knock it out with this IASO tea. It's going to really cleanse your colon, your gut, every single thing out of your body. So it starts with this tea. You got to detox, right? So after I began to sip on this tea, I could tell you down the road, Mr. Fallon, he's a genius, okay? Because we started to travel and he realized that, you know, the world is on the go. Right now, we're not. We're all shut down, right? We're on confinement, you know, and things of that nature. We can't go anywhere. But I can tell you, normally, we're everywhere. So this is for the busy person. Maybe you're building a business at home and you got kids that now you're homeschooling. Thank goodness I was already homeschooling, so this is not a newsflash for me, right? But I can tell you that, you know, you're on the go, you're busy. So he came out with the instant tea, okay? This one is phenomenal. You open this one up. I'm sipping on this one right now. You pour it in a bottle of water and all you do is shake it and now you sip it. And you're gonna lose 5 pounds in 5 days on the go. It is incredible. But what I love about this one is it has a soluble fiber in it. So if there's anybody on here tonight that likes to eat, I used to say all the time that I like to eat, but then I realized words have creative power, okay? So therefore I stopped saying that. But if you feel like there's somebody that likes to eat, and I know right now being in confinement, I'm finding myself going to the pantry a little bit more, okay? A little bit more time on my hands, right? Not going out and doing the daily activities. So this one, what I love is that if you drink it 30 minutes before a meal, it works with your stomach receptors. So it gives you a feel-full feeling. So guess what? You're gonna eat less. I don't know about you all, but all of a sudden we went from a house full of 4 to now 7 in our house. Okay, all of our kids are here, our grandson. So we make sure, listen, drink the tea because we need y'all to eat less around here. No, I'm just kidding, but a very powerful product that we're excited about here at Total Life Changes. Now, what I want to move into is this incredible product. You heard so many different testimonies, already about this NutriBurst. Let me tell you why we're excited and why we're smiling about this one. Because when you talk about immune system, building your immunity, not only does it start with the detoxing, but this one right here now is going to help to build your immune system strong. It's the NutriBurst liquid vitamin. How many of you on here tonight, you take some type of pill form vitamin? Well, what if I told you that those pill form vitamins are really to no avail because your body can't absorb them? This one, 98% absorption directly into your system by just taking 1 tablespoon, which is equivalent to you eating 10 salads. Now, I don't think if I asked you all, did anybody eat 10 salads a day? You're going to be like, no. I know not anybody in this world is even excited about eating 10 salads. I don't care how healthy you want to be, right? I know I'm not. But 72 minerals, 19 amino acids, 1 tablespoon gives you everything you need. I tell you, it is incredible. 13 whole food, 10 vitamins, 12 herbs. It is amazing. So powerful product that is really building immune system. And I'm just thankful because had it not been for anything else, that this product has been able to change my family's life in so many different ways. Our immune system is strong around here, the McCray household. But I always like to tell everybody an incredible story about my dad. My dad, and I tell you, it's very hard for me right now because I have been the baby of 5 and really the sole caregiver, making sure my dad is good for a number of years. I lost my mom about 4 years ago on Christmas morning, and I could tell you, in that time, my dad was declining 4 years ago. And I remember literally realizing that we had this vitamin. My dad was flat on his back. He stopped responding to us. He would not communicate with us. He's been wheelchair bound. He still is for, at that time, over 2 years, now 4 years. But I can tell you that his life was very different than it is today. And in that season, I got a phone call from a service. You all are probably familiar with it. It's a service that literally steps in when a family member or a friend or anybody is declining here. And they said, Ms. McCray, we need to offer our services because your dad's health is declining. Well, in that season, I could tell you that I remembered, wait a minute, let me give my dad some of this NutriBurst. And I asked the caregivers, give my dad 1 tablespoon of this every single day, my favorite word, right? And I want everybody on here tonight to say fast forward, because let me tell you where my dad is at this moment. But he went from not talking to full-blown conversations. His memory got incredible. He was able to not just lift a fork, but sipping on hot cups of coffee. I have videos in my phone of them sending me of him taking steps with a walker. But on top of it, 6 months in, I got a phone call. Can anybody guess who it was? You probably can't, right? Well, I can tell you it was that service. And they said, Ms. McCray, this doesn't normally happen, but your dad no longer qualifies for our services. He was released. That was 4 years ago. My dad is 95 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, I give God all the glory. It's so difficult for me right now because we just moved our family to Vegas a few months ago. I was not going unless the doctors approved my dad traveling. He is out here with me in Vegas, and it's going on 3 weeks that I have not physically seen my dad. But I am thankful because I know that he's being taken care of and his immune system is strong. So daddy is about to be 96 years old on April 21st, and I give God all the glory. So I just want to show you all his before and after picture. All right, if you guys can kind of see what he actually looked like before. This is him on the right side, right? This is what he looked like before the NutriBurst. This is what he looked like after the NutriBurst. And as you can see, he's like Benjamin Button, aging backwards, right? So incredible product. Let me move on after the NutriBurst, because there's some people on here that you need a little bit of energy, okay? Energy boost. And I can tell you that we got the energy on lock. We have an incredible product called the NRG. Stands for natural raw energy. It comes like this, in a pack like this. Once you're a part of a life changer, you can actually get the little sample size ones. but it's going to turn on the energy, turn off the appetite, allow you to burn 300 to 600 calories a day. It is phenomenal. But on top of it, it is known as the happy pill. It has a component in it that elevates mood. So people who battle with serious issues as far as having to be on medications because they can't handle things in real life, I can tell you that this NRG has been able to change their life. It helps you to focus. It helps with mental clarity. A lot of different testimonies of it really being able to help students who have a hard time paying attention, staying on task, even some adults. This NRG, very, very powerful. Okay, so that's the NRG. Now I do want to share with you another one that I introduced into my dad's life. Maybe about a year later, the McCray household, we've been on this product for about 4 or 5 years strong. And it's the chaga. It's one that people sleep on. But what we always say that, you know what, prevention is better than cure. So this is one that is going to allow you to be proactive for your health. It's called chaga. It is anti everything, okay? It's an anti-inflammatory. It is high in antioxidants. It is very powerful. It's the king of herbs, the most powerful Siberian herb on this earth. And I promise you that this one right here will change your life, okay? And so the chaga is one that you definitely want to Google the many benefits of. And I truly believe because it's an anti-inflammatory that, you know, it's been able to benefit my dad in so many different ways as far as that. But it's building our immune system strong, okay? I can go on and on with the benefits of this one. So a few more products that I'm gonna talk about before I get into the CBD products. If you're on here tonight, you wanna know how you can drop 1 to 3 pounds a day. Yes, I said it. We have the resolution, which is definitely the solution for all of your weight loss goals. It comes with a 1,200 calorie diet plan that's absolutely, you know, very easy to stick to. It's a coach in a bottle. So 1,200 calories might sound like it's not easy to do, but I can tell you that it's possible because that's going to coach you and you won't feel hungry. All right. We have an incredible young lady on our team, Gwen Bennett, who went from a size 14 to a size 6 as a result of that amazing product. So that's the resolution. So now let's talk a little bit about CBD. Okay. We have several different CBD products over here. To each and every one of you that some of you on here tonight, I don't know, maybe you're like I was a little while ago, where I could tell you that when I first heard about CBD, I didn't want anything to do with it, okay? Because I'm like, wait a minute, CBD, marijuana plant, not interested. I'm 50 years old. I haven't tried any of that, smoked it, drank it, and none of that in 50 years. I don't want to do any of it now, right? So I was a little ignorant to the benefits of what CBD can actually do for a person. But then I started to see people sip on this one, which was the original one. It comes just like this. It's in the instant formula. And this is the lemon flavor, right? So I started to see people sip on this CBD product, and I started to see people talking about how their skin cleared up. I also started to hear testimonies of people who had difficulty resting at night, now going to bed and sleeping like a baby. I also started to hear testimonies of people who battled with pain in their body, now taking and sipping on this tea, and the pain was going away. So I said, wait a minute, I need to look at this CBD because I'm traveling through the airports and I'm seeing CBD revolution. And right here in this team, it's a CBD tox explosion now because I get it, right? And so I began to sip. And when I tell you it detoxed my body like none other, but I also began to learn the benefits of the product. You see, this one right here is our full spectrum hemp product. So our products are all hemp, okay? No high. See, there's something called THC. The higher the THC, the higher the high. The legal limit is 0.3. This one right here has less than 0.1% in it. So it's really going to give you all of the benefits of the CBD aspect of the plant. And it is going to really change your life in so many different ways. So this one is this one. It tastes absolutely amazing. And it's one that's really changing lives. So that was the game changer when it talked about the CBD industry. But then just a little while ago at the top of the year, we came out with the raspberry lemonade flavored tea. Now, what I love about this one is it's broad spectrum hemp. So if you are someone who works a job and even just a little bit, 0.1%, you're a little concerned, we got you. Don't worry about it. You need to grab a hold of the raspberry flavored lemonade. This one is actually more powerful. It has more CBD power in it in one sachet than the other one. But the broad spectrum has 0.0% THC. None. So you're going to get all of the benefits of CBD. It comes from the full spectrum hemp. I mean, the broad spectrum hemp. So it's the full plant, and it's powerful as far as changing lives in so many different ways. So this one looks like this. It tastes great, and it's tapping into the CBD industry, which is very powerful. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that. If you have some physical pain, these products will help with all kinds of pain, but as you sip on them, but they alleviate. This one you rub on, and I promise you, it alleviates pain on demand. The testimonies of this product I have never seen before. As people rub them on, I remember a young lady by the name of Dana in LA did a party at someone's house, and she came in and she battled chronic pain in her body for a number of years. Okay. Well, we have another product right here called Emu Oil that penetrates 7 layers deep. Not only does it penetrate 7 layers deep, but this one right here, you can rub it on your edge line, ladies. It grows back in your hair. It beautifies your skin. You can actually consume it. I do a lot of these calls, so I consume this because it helps your throat. It does a lot of different things. But she tried that one in the beginning, and she could feel some relief, right, in about a minute. This one takes about 20 minutes to kick in, right? But then she said at the end of the party, I'm going to try some of this Alleviate. Well, when I tell you, Dana rubbed some of this on her, and she immediately said, oh my goodness, I feel it. It worked. And so when I tell you this Alleviate is changing lives for real, on demand. So that is the Alleviate. And the last one that I'm going to share, wait a minute, hold on. I didn't tell you about the drops, the Harmony drops, CBD in drop form. Now, what I love about this one, ladies and gentlemen, is that this one actually has the benefits of CBD in it, but it also has vitamin C in it. It has vitamin E in it, and it has something called MTCs in it. So you get the benefits of it building your immune system. You get the benefits of the CBD helping you to sleep better. It helps with pain, inflammation, all kinds of things in the body, clearing up your skin. But it also is high in antioxidants and anti-aging benefits, and those MTCs stop the growth of fat cells. So when I heard that, I'm like, listen, I was kind of being lackadaisical with taking this. Now I take this every day, twice a day. Okay, so that is powerful. And then lastly, you can spray it on. Okay, just your face, beautify your skin. It's going to moisturize your face, your body, and this is the Rejuve product. So I can go on and on with these products, and I just share with you just a few. We got a ton of products here at Total Life Changes. I'm a product of all of these products, and I guarantee you that I'm forever grateful because I feel the greatest at the age of 50. And, you know, God is just good with these incredible products and what they're doing for lives all over the world. So if you got on here today and you just wanted to hear about these products that Debbie invited you to hear, Theresa, Denise, then I say you should be getting back with them, send them a message and saying, you know what? I need these products in my life because we definitely have something for you, because we love our customers. And at the end of the day, your health is everything. It's your greatest wealth. And so we salute you for saying yes to the products. But to the person on here tonight, you know, maybe you're like myself, you're like Debbie, you know, and you found yourself in a position, you know, where the job has failed you and you're looking for something, you know, or maybe you are on here tonight and you understand in this season more than ever that you need a plan B. Many times people don't plan for plan Bs. And we're taught to get up and to go and create linear income in life. And that's to, you know, have to get up, go to school, go to somebody else's job, build their dream, and never focus on the dreams that God has put on the inside of us. And so what I love about this is that this is a vehicle that you can leverage to manifest whatever dream it is that you have on the inside. Do you have a dream of owning your own business? Do you have a dream of, you know, having a foundation to bless people? Do you have a dream of literally just helping people to be healthy? Do you have, what is your dream? Maybe you want to publish books and whatever it is, but I can tell you that TLC has been the vehicle that literally has allowed so many people around the world to literally say yes to their dream and to no longer have to struggle. You see, I can remember before saying yes to this compensation plan, as everything failed us, we found ourselves not just bankrupt once, but we found ourselves going through bankruptcy twice. We lost every single vehicle. We literally turned to a life of renting cars for 2 years. But I can tell you, one yes began to turn our life around. So I'm gonna quickly share with you, not just any compensation plan, but y'all write it down, say #1 comp plan in the entire world that's allowing us to tap into the multi-billion-dollar CBD industry that's just getting started. is deemed to be a $22 billion industry by 2022. And you have the opportunity to get in front of this. This is a Google moment. This is a Uber moment. This is a Facebook moment, is what we have here at TLC. And we get paid, not just weekly, because we do get paid every week, but we have daily pay. So we're the Uber of our industry. We were the first to ever get it done. And we're making history here at Total Life Changes. So we get paid 6 ways. First way, I'm gonna tell you, is retail. And it's real simple. And I ask each and every one of you, who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days or can benefit from this Nutriverse that I share, or any of our CBD products? Because you're going to be given a free state-of-the-art website when you let Theresa, when you let Debbie, when you let Denise know tonight that, you know what, you are excited about saying yes to becoming what we call ourselves a life changer. We're called to help to change some lives. So that website, when people go and they click an order, as everybody is online, I tell you that we're shutting down the internet. So many people are online because people are looking for a way. Right now, how can I create some income? All their income has literally gone away in a matter of moments, right? And people don't prepare for that. And so they go to your website, they click an order, and guess what? You don't touch any of the product. Mr. Fallon is gonna ship it out to them. Mr. John LaCarvey they're working tirelessly to get these products out. And now they're gonna pay you a 50% commission. We get half. Mr. Fallon realized that, you know what? The best form of marketing is word of mouth. And so all we do in direct sales is they decide not to spend billions of dollars on billboards and commercials. Instead, they pay us because we're the mouthpiece. We become products of these products. We're passionate about them because they change our life. And now we just tell others, you know, when's the last time that you told somebody about a movie or about a restaurant? And I want to ask you, did you get paid? No, we get paid for now sharing these incredible products, right? So that's the first way. And then to the person on here tonight, one of the ways that I can tell you that began to open the door for us 5 years ago is we said, yes, we was broke. Okay, our backs was not just up against the wall, they were through the wall. Many times people are moved by inspiration or desperation, and we were desperate. So this pack of tea, looking like this back then, was the very thing that began to change my life, because here's what I did. I remember having this tea sitting on the floor. I got in with $500 into this business. It doesn't take that, but I can tell you, I understood having inventory, okay? And so I got in with a $500 pack that I quickly doubled and had to reinvest back into this business. But I remember allowing this tea to sit on my floor for about 2 weeks. I had a women's event. I went to this women's event, and at that time, very afraid, very shy. And when I literally got up in front of the room, and I told the women at that time, I had lost maybe 8 pounds in a couple of days. And when I tell you, everybody lined up at my table, it blew me away. I have failed in this industry for over 20 years. This little pack of tea that we pay $10 for, we sell for $20. It makes enough for an entire week. A person is going to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, detox. They're gonna come back for more. Well, back then, we didn't even mark it up. We were selling it for $10. So when I realized that this tea turned into almost $400 in less than 20 minutes, I knew we had something powerful in our hands, and it's been nonstop ever since then. So you can get you some inventory, some product on hand. I promise you, creates cash on demand. People are looking and searching for our products. They want to be healthy, especially now. So that's retail. So now you can stop right there. Just promote your link and the products and create a lucrative amount of income from the comfort of your home. We have many 6-figure, 5-figure retailers right here at Total Life Changes. But I can tell you that if you want to now tap into the rest of the compensation plan, here's number 2. It's called a fast start bonus. Now here's what happens. You now begin to become a product of the product. You're taking the NRG, and you're going to work on the happy pill, and you're at home and you're smiling more, you're talking on the phone, and people are like, what's going on with you? They want to know, right? Well, I can tell you now, they decide to try it. When they try it, they're going to get their own personal experience. Our products have an emotional attachment because they work. And so what's going to happen is they're going to want to say, yes, I told you it was powerful. Every yes, you're now going to qualify for a fast start bonus, another 50%, based off of the one-time investment that they start their home-based business with. Basically, whatever product they choose to get started with, you now get 50%. Do it over and over and over again. And this way you're going to get paid every single week. So retail is every day if you want it, and you turn it on in your back office, and everything else we get paid weekly, except for the fifth way that I'm going to tell you about. So that's powerful. Now the third, fourth, and fifth ways start to get into residual income. This is where you're going to make money in your sleep. You see, one of the reasons why I can tell you I'm forever grateful for my parents introducing me to this industry as a baby. I grew up in this industry, so I believe that I was destined to be a part of it, is because they taught me residual income. Linear, trade your time for your dollars, but residual means you're going to make some money in your sleep. How many of you want to wake up to money every single day? Because that's what's happening. Because when I lay down and I go to sleep, there's people up around the world who are going on and ordering these products. It's powerful. So now what happens is all you have to do is find two people just like you, who want to be healthy and who want to create some extra income from the comfort of their home. Just that simple. So now what's so strong and what's so powerful about this is that everyone goes into the system, one behind the other. So what does that mean? We build with two teams, right? A left team and a right team. And what's so strong is that Debbie's just getting started, Theresa's just getting started. All of you guests that's been invited on here tonight, you have the opportunity to get in front of this thing, to get in at the beginning of this organization as we are impacting. Our team is on a mission to impact 20,000 lives in 2020, and we're a part of a bigger vision that's building for our legacies around the entire world. So now think about this. So now you get in, and now two people, a left team and a right team, to activate what we call the hybrid binary. Now, what's so strong is that everyone goes in one behind the other. We all only have a left and a right side. So there's some people on here tonight. You may not know each other. I see Contessa, I see Keisha, I think it's Jai, I see Denise, I see Debbie and Cindy and Lady Brenda and Belinda and Kiera and Kim and Sadana, Loretta and Dana and Marilyn, Janet, every single one of you, right? What's going to happen is you may not know each other, but the person that gets back with Theresa, gets back with Debbie, gets back with Denise and says, you know what, I like what I heard. How can I get started? Then guess what's going to happen? You now get into position. There's going to be people that get started after you who you don't even know, but you're able to benefit every single week, percentages up to $20,000 a week. Now you may be saying, did this lady just say 20,000? She crazy. Let me tell you, I thought it was crazy too, until my husband and I, we've been able to max out this one way of pay in 1 week, making $20,000 in a week, not counting the other income that came into our household. And so many of our incredible business partners, our executive ambassadors, Greg and Lanika Scott, Twyla Porters, our founding families, and so many other top 6 and 7 figure earners have been able to do this every single time. So I tell you, it's powerful what's happening over here. So it is real. And then the fourth way we get paid is what we call a check match. I don't know if any of you out there ever got a match on your boss's paycheck, but I can tell you, we never did. When I was working a job in corporate America, my husband never did. But what I love about this is that this is a business in which you're not in business by yourself. Teamwork makes the dream work. And Mr. Fallon rewards us for that. So now when someone that you personally introduce gets paid on that binary that I just talked about every week, you're going to get a 50% match. Let me give you an example. We personally enrolled Debbie into our team, right? Debbie, let's say for the week, goes out, makes $2,000 on the binary. She's excited, yes, because she gets her $2,000. But because we personally introduced Debbie to this, we get $1,000 match. It's just that simple. Now it gets better though, okay? Because Debbie's just one person. For every person that you personally introduce, if they make $1, you get 50 cents. They add up. If they max it out at 20,000, they get theirs. You get half, and anything in between there. It's strong. Now it does get better. Just say another level, because we have 2 levels to this. Now the second level means now when Debbie goes out, when Theresa goes out, and now all of you on here tonight, I mentioned, some of the names on here tonight, Dana and Diane and Danielle and Sadana and First Lady Loretta and Cindy and Davina and Keisha and Tessa, every single one of you, let's just say all of y'all say yes. You become our second level. We're able to earn up to another 50%. Just remember, 100% bonus payout. All I can say is we don't know. We don't ask any questions, but I can tell you that TLC, Total Life Changes, is a debt-free company, and Mr. Jack Fallon pays his distributors well. Then the fifth way is what we call a lifestyle life changer bonus. Once you reach the rank of a national director, we have different rankings here in TLC. Mr. Fallon says, I'm just going to give you $1,500 a month to maintain your lifestyle. Some companies make you go out and get a specific color car, yada, yada, yada. He says, do what you want with it. This is one of the ways that I tell you, we have been able to be a blessing in so many lives, but our son's life. He's 20 years old. He's a sophomore in school. But I can tell you, he was moved along in the school system when we lived in the state of Georgia. No child left behind, literally set him up to fail. When we caught it in 8th grade, we begged him, please retain him. He's not ready for high school. You know, they were giving him grades that didn't represent his knowledge. And we didn't realize it until we started asking some questions. And then we're like, wait a minute. Well, I want you to know they didn't retain him. They didn't promote him. They placed him into the 9th grade. And so they set him up to fail, but he had a gift. He had a gift since the age of 4 of playing basketball, but could never play. And I could tell you, I remember this kid struggling, you know, wanting to do, couldn't understand. He used to say, Mommy, why am I the dumb kid? It used to break my heart because as his mother, we couldn't afford a tutor. You know, I used to cry because I'm like, Lord, please, what can I do? But because we said yes to TLC, not only were we able to hire that kid a full-time student that came to the house, he was a 5th-year senior. He had to repeat his 5th year, but we were blessed to pay cash to put him in Oak Hill Academy, where so many NBA players came out of. Josh Smith, Carmelo Anthony, so many NBA players came out of there. And I want you to know he graduated MVP that year, full ride scholarship in Florida, full ride scholarship at West LA. This past year, and I tell you, D1 bound with, he just got another offer yesterday, probably 5 offers on the table, 15 schools. Schools are calling him every single day. And I say, we give God all the glory, and it's all because of one yes. You never know who your yes is attached to and how it's going to bless as we are building for our legacy over here at Total Life Changes. So I know all of you are saying, what do I need to do in order to say yes? Well, if you just want to become a customer, then definitely grab a hold of these products, literally, and allow them to begin to change your life. Get you some of this chaga, some of this NutriBurst in your system, because in this season, we have to make sure that our immune systems are strong. But if you are saying, how can I become a life changer? The only difference between a customer and a life changer is a $50 business kit. You're going to get this kit with some samples in it that now you share with people, you know, that you know and love and come in contact with. And these samples, literally, you give them out to people, you mail them out to people. We have a sample system, but you're going to have some samples to start your home-based business with, and a host of information, brochures, and everything to get your business started right. And then you choose whatever product you want. We have a lot of different packages. We have some 3-product kits, the Get Fit kit. We have a CBD kit. We have the Freedom kit if you like the instant teas. We have a lot, and you can customize. The packages start at about $155, $165 for a 3-product kit, and that's enough for you. But I always say, don't make your minimums your maximums, because having product on hand, when you start to tell people, your friends, your family, you know, about this product, they're gonna want it. And having the individual means they can actually try it before they buy it, because you can literally now break down the product in so many different ways. So $300, $500 packs, anything in between, you literally can pick and choose the products that you want and say yes to TLC. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say as I close this out, you are truly one yes away from a total life change. I have no idea that 5 years ago, I would say yes to the very thing, the very opportunity that God would allow me to, number one, understand my full purpose. It's nothing like going through life and not even knowing what your full purpose is, but he allowed me to grow and to become, but to realize that life is not about me. It's about how many lives can I impact? How many lives can I help to change along the way? And so as we close this out, what you should be doing is you should be texting Debbie, texting Denise, texting Theresa, and saying, you know what? I'm ready for a total life change. Because this team right here, we know without a shadow of a doubt that we are on a mission to impact and change lives all over the entire world, 20,000 at a minimum in 2020. It's not a question of, are we gonna get it done? It's a question. Are you going to get back with Debbie, get back with Theresa, get back with Denise and say, I'm ready to be one? So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say to each and every one of you, my name is Pam McCray. Debbie, I'm going to turn it back over to you. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but at the top. That bottom is way too crowded and none of us deserve to be there. So stay safe, be blessed. My prayers to you and your family. So Debbie, back at you.
Awesome. Wow. Can you guys see me? I think.
Yes, we see you.
Okay. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. This has been incredible. Thank you so much, Coach Pam, for sharing what you've shared. It's amazing. It caught my eye. It caught Theresa's eye, Denise's, and I know many of you guys. It's been amazing. And so, like she said, get back to us and let us know, what you like to do. Please don't miss out on this opportunity or the product. It will bless your entire life. So I'm going to actually turn this over to Denise. Denise has wanted to give out a gift for the first person that came on board and came on this call. I did get her name, and I hope I'm saying your name right. Denise, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
Hi.
so her name is, I think it's Keisha.
Keisha.
Keisha
Yes.
was first guest.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so
You on
we
the phone?
celebrate
Keisha, you on the
you.
phone?
Yes, I'm on the phone.
And tell them where you're from or where you are right now.
I'm out in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh my God, awesome.
And she stayed on the whole call.
She stayed on the entire time.
Thank you, Keisha. Because of that, you win a $20 Visa card.
Oh,
Awesome.
I didn't know I was on the call. I was in the Cheesecake Factory getting a takeout order, but I did come on at 4 o'clock.
And also, Keisha, we want to send you a ISO tea sample so that you can try it. So you can
wow,
have that as well. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we'll send you that. Thank you so much for being on the call. Thank everyone for being on the call on time and just listening to all that we have talked about. I see Contessa, she's actually been using the products on here, and Belinda has been using the products. And I'm sure you have great testimonies about it. So we just want to say thank you all for joining in. Please get back to the person who invited you on this call, Theresa, Denise, or myself. And Pam, again, Coach Pam, thank you so much for allowing us this time to come and share with many people. So you guys, I'm going to end this call and thank you so much for joining in, and you have a blessed and prosperous night.
Thank you, Lady Debbie. Thank you,
Thank
Pam.
you, Lady Debbie.
Thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
too.
Thank you,
Thank
lady.
you.
Good night.
Life
Life changer. I'm a life changer.